Let's move on then. This will be HY versus DF. We're going to be able to see Moto's Hermit finally. They have been perma-banning his Hermit, so with him coming out as game 1, it'll be pretty nice to see from Korea's side as well, since they do love Hermits. From what I see from Banpix, they do love Hermit. We're going to be able to see Flywheel, Psychologist, Mercenary, and the Seer here with the bans. And of course, Survivor side, we decide to pick... Barmaid, Priestess, Magician, and First Officer. I guess it is more of a heal comp here from the Survivor side because we do know it's Hermit too, right? So that's okay. That's okay. It's not a bad comp here from Survivor side, and if Hermit decides to go against this, we're just gonna have to see how the Long Portal goes, because the Long Portal might be the biggest issue for Hermit to actually go against, especially with the fact that we can Long Portal to dual heal to like heal another survivor immediately from Priestess's point of view. But right now what we're seeing here is as well, we're going to be able to see Lex here, who is playing the Magician, hiding away. It will be instant detention alongside with one stack of pallet breaking, if I'm not wrong, panic and announcements. But of course with that, no, two stacks of destructiveness and alongside with everything else. And of course it will be Lex here rotating around outside of this blue circle, just trying to buy a little bit more time just so his survivors can actually share damage as well. We're going to be able to get the blue here, and with the blue in mind, it will be 4 seconds until we can get the damage sharing on. But it seems like from a survivor's point of view here as well, SMS, the Priestess here just decided to decode another cipher machine just to get the blue, but that's fine because Priestess utilized the Long Portal too, right? So I guess right now in this case scenario, we're just trying to body block as much as possible and then start healing maybe later on. And even with that, regardless of whether you get red or blue here, First Officer can change to blue, and most likely would be preferable for First Officer to change to blue. We do have Blink, which is good, but with the Blink here, we're just gonna have to see in which case scenario can we utilize the Blink. Preferably not now. Preferably we would want Barmaid to body block. Just right, the animation. That's kind of why. Yeah, okay. I kind of foresaw that happening. So about that, maybe, just maybe, okay, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. No, the thought was good, but it was just a Blink that was ready and we were within range. That could have been a slight bit of an issue there. I'm quite sure you can move right after you receive the Dovlin. I am genuinely quite sure you can move right after you receive the Dovlin, but mine might be wrong there. I might really be wrong there, as we did manage to get the what did we manage to get? We did manage to get the Pocket Watch out from First Officer side, and then Lex here, still trying to continue for as long as possible. We need to damage share, as Barmaid there decided to damage share first. We do have another Priestess nearby as well, but then like you do need a few other survivors. You do need 3 more survivors to change to blue in order for us to damage share, and it seems like Moto right now is still trying to put it on blue. I feel like putting on blue would be prioritized here, but we did miss the Miracle Orb, so now we're just playing mind games, as we did manage to get the normal hit down without any Miracle Orbs on him. So no polarity there used, and it will be around 3 cipher machine decode in progress, which is still a good enough tie game from the survivor side. Now, preferably speaking, you still do need to rescue against a Hermit, but the rescue will be good, reason being the fact that you have a Barmaid and you have a Priestess with Long Portal almost ready again, so like this shouldn't be too much of an issue. First Officer here with his Pocket Watch, we should be able to make it in here on time. We just have to be very careful and dodge as much electric. Okay, never mind. This might be really bad. This might be really bad. If we get a blue, someone change to blue, please. Someone change to blue. Someone change to blue. Okay, no, we got the rescue. Okay, that's fine. That scared me. That actually scared me. I feel like Priestess could have changed to blue, but I guess we're just saving it for a rainy day, I guess. That's gonna be a normal hit down. Do we have a Long Portal for? Is there a Long Portal towards First Officer? No Long Portal towards First Officer, but instead towards Barmaid. That's interesting. That's interesting to see. Okay, but it is 3.5 cipher machines. We are still missing 1 full cipher machine, which is now a biggest issue of it all, because with that rescue, we kind of did want... No, I think we... we couldn't have changed to blue, I guess, because it was still during cooldown, so that was my bad, sorry. But... The biggest idea here for us right now is, hello priestess, goodbye priestess. We have now completely stuffed them from rescuing. We see Barmaid, well, we see that one of them still decoding site from machine. Meanwhile, priestess did also take the lamp portal too, as Barmaid here is already on her way in towards the rescue. She is a half health, but she does have a Dovlin. She has not drank just yet. So we're going to be able to get a teleportation in here. Maybe drinking wouldn't be that much of a bad idea, my friend, right now, because if you do decide to drink now, you're absolutely cooked. You're absolutely cooked. You're absolutely cooked. I might need to make a disclaimer at the start of the videos to say that I don't hate any Koreans, even though I am Chinese. That sounds really wrong. I need to make a disclaimer at the start of the video saying that I don't dislike Koreans at all. Not like I genuinely don't. I'm just criticizing really hardly on what the hell is happening. Like, for those of you who take offense, listen. 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 Listen, my friends. Just listen to me, okay? I'm not calling them names. I'm not like nice blink there. I'm not calling them. I'm gonna move on. We're not even gonna do a cutscene for this. Let's just move on. Second half. Listen, I'm not calling them names. Is this the same map? No, that's a whole different game right there. What the hell? Oh, I missed the IV game. You know what? I missed the We'll just go to the IV game first then, shall we? Listen, I'm not calling them names. Okay, I'm not calling them names. The camera's here. I'm not calling them names. This is semi-finals. But like, mistakes will be made. You know, from time to time, mistakes will be made, and Hunter will do really good plays. But this, my friends, just like, I mean, you know, like, okay, the magician blink hit, that's something that could happen, which is fine, because like the thought was really good, but then sadly we didn't get the body block on the execution part, which is unfortunate. But Barmaid should have drank it, Dovlin. She really should have drunken Dovlin. Like, she drinks the Dovlin, she takes a hit, but that hit is considered a chip. So like, she would still continue to heal because it's considered a chip. I should not be wrong on this fact. I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't. And she was a half health, and she damaged hers with Priestess, which means she can at least take 2 hits even if she doesn't get a polarity on her. Let's move on to our second half. Alright, no, first off, we're going to be able to see Marathon here immediately coming out as Ivy. With the Ivy here, it will be instant attention alongside with impact. That's a full impact, I think, and berserker. But anyways, aside from that, we're going to be able to get we didn't get the scream on towards Acrobat here just yet. It seems like we genuinely desperately want to go after Acro here, which isn't a bad option in a sense, right? But it might be a tiny bit hard here for us to play around, as well as we do manage to break the pallet. And of course, with the ET on the other side is currently at 241, we did manage to get teleportation over here, as well as we did also get 22 stacks. Acrobat there needing to be a little bit more careful, but it seems like we're going to rotate down towards the back, and that's a 75 stack, and of course an immediate 100 stack on towards the Acro. Now then, in this case scenario for Marathon here, he does have a really good early game. We seems like we want to get towards the cycle to what again, to stop her from decoding, which is fine. But Acrobat is not around this area, as he already left you far away. We do not see footprints here anymore. A little bit unfortunate here, but it seems like we have to change targets for Psychologist instead. That's a very nice leash on the teleportation over. The pallet down might not be the best case scenario here, as we did immediately get 40 stacks from Revelation here. So like, for Jockey, in a sense for Jockey right now, it's still okay for now, since Blink was already consumed. So now right after we get a hit, let's just try run upstairs and get as far away here from possible. Now Koyoko is also nearby. We need to be very careful of this teleportation from Koyoko. Koyoko might actually have to leave early here as well, but it seems like they are a little bit more hasty on their cipher machine. 19 fear stacks, as we are still trying to play around here. That's going to be a very good puppet there used by Koyoko. So for a H5 right now, it's not too bad. It's actually not too bad. Now, we did force DF to change targets quite a lot, and our damage, like, the 2 survivors at half health. And of course, with panic, that deteriorates your decoding speed, but it's overall not too bad. Let's just say it's overall not too bad for H5 survivors. And of course, DF did really well as well. He did really well as well. Just unfortunately, he lost 2 targets, and the other one was upstairs in factory, so it's a little bit harder to chase. Right now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to find the other survivors that are a little bit further away. We're going to be able to get a head on towards the Mercy here, as the other 2 survivors, the Psycho and the Acrobat, is currently healing. So now I guess we're just more or less damage controlling, because we didn't find any targets early game, and it's already 2 minutes and 45 seconds in towards the game. But like in this case scenario, this is pretty good for this is pretty good. Oh, what did we do there? Wait a second, we need to rewatch that. We need to rewatch that. What did Puppeteer do? He teleported? Oh, he used that. Oh, Puppeteer can do that. Damn. Oh, damn, that was a thing. I never knew. Oh, damn, okay. Okay. This is good. This is good gameplay. This is the good gameplay we want to see. So with that in mind, Puppeteer here can still tank 1 normal hit if he wants to, but of course if Ivy Revelation screams, it doesn't really matter here too as well, because like he'll be at 94 instead of all the Jazzy-Doozles. We could potentially use our little puppet to get in towards the. Oh yeah, we did. You know what? That's fine. We did. So that's 2.5 seconds, and we want to see if we can take the window here. If we can take the window, we can try run as far away as possible. But sadly, the charge stack hit will be able to bring it down. Now it is 3 cipher machines down here from the survivor side, but accelerated decoding has already started here too, so it's not too bad overall. As we do see Gawain nearby as well in factory. We teleport over. We want to get the. Oh, we didn't get it. Ooh, we didn't get it. That's a bit unfortunate. We didn't get the revelation scream there, as our Psycho did get rid of Dash Ostrakon. Meanwhile, Mercenary is upstairs in 2-story. We cannot leech on towards Mercy here anymore within the next 38 seconds, or probably 30 seconds if I'm being fully exact. And that's going to be 4 cipher machines done here. The other 2 survivors can kind of just decode an extra cipher machine if we really want to do it. I do think that's not a bad idea. And of course, the Psycho here is rushing out as well, just because it's a little bit risky here to go decode that cipher machine, especially with 20 seconds left on cooldown before you can start destroying the Ostrakon. Now Mercenary is in pretty early. We just hit here immediately, which isn't bad, and that will be the normal rescue, and yeah, that's a double down. I don't know how we teleported back right after elbow pad, but we did somehow. I guess it just cancelled it out immediately. And of course, for Puppeteer right here, he's overall okay. He has window speed boost, and he, once he gets rescued later, it should all be Daijobu. But then, like, with the double down situation here, I guess Acrobat did finish off 2 cipher machines by himself, so he's going to come to rescue a little bit earlier than expected. I would say for Acrobat here, can we ball jump out? We don't need to, because oh, nice ball, but it seems like Marathon's going to be able to get a normal hit there. Now then, with that in mind, that's going to be a few survivors there already injured, but you see, Psychologist can whistle. I think Psychologist will finish off the cipher machine first before she. Okay, never mind. She whistles it. I guess that's fine too. You know what? That's also fine too. We're gonna pick up and chair the who again? The Puppeteer, and then I say we're probably going to latch on towards the Psycho, and then do everything else. But Psychologist, might need to pop open that cipher machine first, because you have 2 cipher machines left. I just want to remind you. So. We didn't pop it, but it is prime, but there is a basement, I guess, which does make it a little bit better, but we don't have abnormal for a trump card for abnormal. Okay, so Mercenary popped open the cipher, and now we might be needing to look for Puppeteer. I say for Puppeteer, the moment he gets leeched on and teleported on, he uses a little puppet, but then like he can at least counter the damage there done by Ivy. Ivy, you need to break the pallet there. Yeah, that's a scary pallet. That's one scary pallet, as we do get the teleportation over, and that's gonna be Acrobat hit. Acrobat at 38 stacks. I'm just gonna move back a little bit. Hold up, we got the leech on Acro. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Wait a second, I want to talk about this. We got the leech on Acro. Oh, we're still 1 second cooldown. Okay, we're still 1 second cooldown on max presence. Never mind, I thought I just missed it out. Barely missed it out right there. But you know what? No, you know what? Oh well. Assuming we're going to teleport down. I assume we're going to teleport down sooner or later since Acrobat is still nearby here as well. We're going to decode a new cipher machine. But 4 survivors here. We're going to teleport over. Psycho. Even if Psycho goes down in basement here, what you want to look for is Puppeteer. It might be a bit hard here then for Malton to actually get much since the Cypher Machine is going to be primal and there's still 10 seconds left until we can teleport over. The survivors are getting rid of the Ostracon. No, we're going to decode first and then get rid of the Ostracon, but it seems like we're going to pop open here immediately. So like, with that in mind, I guess it's just more or less of saying, okay, one survivor at each edge of the gate and we're going to go for the tie. We're going to go for the tie. I mean, tying against Ivy Game 1 is always the way to go. Realistically speaking, it is always the way to go as we do get the leech on towards Puppeteer there. And Puppeteer going back towards the area. The exit gate will be open here for Mercenary. And of course, with the teleportation over towards the other side, we're going to be able to get a normal hit down. 90% exit gate opening speed there for the Puppeteer. But of course, with that in mind, Acrobat can just immediately ball jump out. And let's congratulate the tie here from H5 survivors. Move on towards game 2.